This is the Jetson Bolt Pro, and it may seem familiar. That's because it's super popular. And the reason they sell so well is because they cost only $399 and often on sale for $299. Before I show off the bike, I'll let you know that some parts are already modified. So I have bikes in the back that have unmodified parts, which I'll refer to. Starting off at the front, these are 14-inch tires. These are rims, no spokes, the light, reflector, mud guards. Continuing on, mechanical disc brakes on 160mm rotors. The bike is quite simple. It offers just a single speed. While this isn't the same bike as the Jetson Haze, it does offer the same seat. Maybe it's not the best comfort. However, I've had worse. When you first receive the bike, this handlebar will come in a reverse fashion and you just have to tighten up this clamp. The reason why this bike has this foam is just to protect from that clamp in case you fly forward in an accident. Moving on, this is the handlebar and it has a locking mechanism that you slide out of the way and you open this to fold back. The folding mechanism is extremely simple. However, I'd like it if it were a single locking mechanism instead. The handlebars have a slippery, hard rubber type feel. Here's the power button. Here's the bell. And here is the cruise control. You press it once. You hold it for 8 seconds for the light. And here is the accelerator. Oh, acceleration. The accelerator is a full handle. I wish it was a half throttle or a thumb. That's just my opinion. Here are the brake handles. Quite simple. And the wiring, it tucks neatly inside of this pole. From there, it exits this pole and into this pole down here, and then into the body. Moving to the rear, it has this light. It is completely decoupled. There is no charging mechanism. It's not integrated with the brakes, and the seat itself can't be raised that high, just about this high, so you can probably seat somebody up to 5'11", 5'10" comfortably. If you're looking for full range pedaling, this is not the bike. However, it's an electric bike. You have a throttle. You have pedal assist. This is a 350 watt motor. Inside of this casing is a 36 volt, 6 amp hour battery. This bike appeals to the young. This bike appeals to those willing to experiment, and according to my comment section, it also appeals to clowns. Bruh. Other than this foam and the seat, this bike is virtually unmodified. Let's do a speed test. Okay, this is going to be throttle only. .7, 12. Come on, give me my magical 13. On the box it says 15.5. I got 13. And that is all I'm going to get. I don't think it can go faster than that. Slight grade right here, and that's all there is to it. All right, now we are doing pedal assist, so I'm going to give it my all. All right, let's see how much I can go up to. It is at 11, 12, 13. Can I get 14? Well, 14, I am pedaling hard at this point. Can I even get 15? Yes, I got it, 15 miles an hour. But keep in mind, I am pedaling really hard to even get that fast. So if you need to get it, yeah, you'll get up to 15. Can you maintain it? You'll be tired as heck. Up next, the official first ride impressions. All right, first ride. This is packed dirt, packed sand, and it is comfortable here. But because this thing doesn't have any seats or suspension, suspension, either the front or the rear, just got to be careful about running into bumps. And here comes one right now. Oh, you got to stand up for sure, or else that thing is going to eat away. Yep. Oh, Yeah, can I cut through grass? Yeah, I can cut through it, but I don't want to get stuck in it. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, 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 oh. Little dog. This bike may not have the best features for off-roading, however, as a bike for festivals, for camping, as a city slicker, it's more than good enough. Next up is a grueling hill test at a 15% grade. Can the Jetson Bolt Pro handle it? Alright, we're going to test it out, the Jetson Bolt Pro. This thing only goes 13 miles an hour. This one is speed hacked. This is throttle only. And there's a good chance that it won't be able to make it up, but we won't know until we try, right? So here we are, we're going at it. We're at 8.8 miles an hour, and there's a good chance that this thing is going to give up a bit early, and maybe even really early. I'm down to 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, that's it. That's it. At the base of the hill. All right, so this time we're gonna go back around. I'm going to pedal, just staying in my seat pedal. I want to know if there's going to be enough juice to get me up the hill, because this thing is steep. It's a 15% grade. Okay, this time we're going to pedal. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, Jetson, we can do this together. But really, can we? I don't know. Okay, in my seat, pedaling. It's nice and easy. 12 miles an hour. 11, 9. Yeah, that's it. Oh my goodness, I don't think I could even make up this hill. Okay, I'm gonna give up. I can't make it up any higher. But if I stand and give it my might, yeah, then this is okay. I can climb up the hill if I stand and give it a lot of juice. But it's quite awkward because this thing is just a small bike. And it feels like it's not, well, it does feel that it's helping me, just not much. I need a break. I'm almost there. All right, we've made it to the top. Next up, are the brakes? Are mechanical brakes suitable for this type of bike? We're gonna find out soon enough. All right, for this brake test, this thing only goes 13.5 stock, so that's my goal, to get to that speed. And now brake. Okay, we're about there, a little bit fast, and I will brake. I think that was good because this thing doesn't go that fast. So braking, not a big deal, even with these conventional disc brakes. Let's talk about the size of the Jetson Bolt Pro, and this is one of the biggest appeal of the item. It is less than 4 feet long, and when folded, it is less than 2 feet tall. That means you could fit it in most compact cars, in the side front seat, and if you're bringing multiple bikes, you can consider using a minivan or an SUV. And in that case, you can bring a lot of Jetson Bolt Pros with you, because maybe you have friends unlike me. Maybe you have family. Maybe you have siblings. This bike is so small that I wouldn't think twice about keeping it indoors, in my bedroom, in my workroom, in my kitchen. Although my wife might complain a bit, the point of being so small is that when you're bringing it inside of a store, you're bringing it in an elevator, you're bringing it upstairs, it's not going to be a huge hassle. The weight of 42 pounds also means that you probably don't need 2 people to carry one of these bikes. Depending on where you live, some public transport even allow you to take this on board. And the ability to take this on a bus or a train, last mile issues are solved. Let's talk about the range of the Jetson Bolt Pro. And this one is a bit difficult and it's a little bit harder to quantify for a few reasons. Let's start off with the size, because this is a 216 watt hour battery. It is quite small. I have some e-bikes on my channel with batteries that are substantially bigger. I'm talking about 2 or 3 times larger, and those can go like 20 to 30 miles. However, with the Jetson Bolt Pro, because of such factors as your weight, riding style, terrain, weather conditions, even wind is going to affect the range of this bike. What you're generally going to see is around 8 to 12 miles on the factory battery. If they advertise more than that, then it might be possible if you're using pedal assist. So why is the Jetson Bolt Pro so popular? It's a few reasons, and all of these reasons combined. If you look at the price, it is an ultra low barrier to entry. It allows people to try an e-bike without risking so much. You can get this e-bike on a whim and it's not going to be the end of the world. And speaking of whim, the reason why you can get this e-bike on a whim is because it's massively available at Costco. Having the ability to purchase in store, having the ability to return to one of the strongest retailers there is a safety factor that can't be ignored. The size of the Jetson Bolt Pro is not entirely unique. However, because it's not a fat e-bike, it has conventional tubing that allows for normal bike accessories to be attached quite easily, making it more customizable. And once you start to customize this bike, which a lot of people do, it becomes your own. It's not like everyone else's e-bike. This is yours. You have a personal connection to it. It then has a small emotional attachment to each of its users. That said, there are some obvious flaws. If you've used this for any amount of time, you know that e-bikes can have issues, and Jetson is not a very responsive company. Trying to get something from Jetson and having them respond to you is like trying to get customer service from the IRS. It can be quite difficult. Other factors, this bike comes bare basic. There's no LCD, there's no mileage counter, no speedometer, and the bell it's manual and it is quite cheap. Other than that, you are getting a decent foundation. This frame box can mount a larger battery. Because the rear is basic, you can mount a rear rack. The handlebars, they don't extend. There's nothing fancy about it. So you could mount a front bag. And because of the simplicity, low cost, low weight, high value, it is surely to be a hit for a long time. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.